What's going on, Melanin Warriors? You already know who it is, man. We're going to jump into some of the Melanin rulers that ruled in Europe back in the day, man. We're going to go and start this thing off with Camdus, the king of Thebes. Let's get it.
Let's go.
So Camdus was a powerful ruler who lived in what is now modern-day Egypt over 3,000 years ago. He was known for his military prowess as well as his commitment to justice and fairness. But what made Camdus truly unique was his deep understanding of the power of melanin. According to ancient texts, Camdus believed that melanin was not just a physical characteristic, but a source of strength and spiritual power. He believed that melanin gave people the ability to connect with the divine and to access higher states of consciousness. Camdus used his knowledge of melanin to create a society that valued and celebrated blackness. He encouraged his subjects to embrace their melanin and to see it as a source of pride and strength. Under Camdus's leadership, these became a center of culture, art, and scholarship. He sponsored the construction of magnificent temples and monuments and supported artists and intellectuals from all around the world, y'all. So, a quick myth that I really found interesting about Camdus is, as a hero, he actually slayed a dragon. So, in Greek mythology, dragons' teeth had special powers when they were sewn in the ground. So, Camdus slayed a dragon and sewed his teeth into the ground. And what came from these dragons' teeth grew a race of armed warriors who were called Spartai, which means sewn in Greek. The warriors immediately started to kill each other off until there were only 5 of them left. Camdus enlisted these 5 and they helped build the citadel in Thebes. And the descendants of these 5 became the aristocratic or noble families in Thebes. But the story doesn't end there. So by killing the dragon, Camdus actually angered the god Ares. Apparently, this dragon was sacred to him. So to make amends, Camdus was a bondsman that was slightly above a slave to Ares for 8 years. But after those 8 years, Ares actually gave his daughter Harmonia to Camdus to be his wife. They had a son named Polydorus. I know if you guys are fans of Greek mythology and things like that, you know who Polydorus is. And he had 4 daughters: Agave, Ino, Autonoe, and Semele. Semele actually gave birth to Dionysus, but that's another story for another day. There are plenty of other myths surrounding Camdus in his hero days before he became ruler. I just wanted to touch on this one, man, because it was a real fascinating story. Camdus's commitment to melanin and blackness also made him a target of those who sought to destroy it. His enemies saw his embrace of melanin as a threat to their power, and they launched a brutal attack on Thebes. Despite overwhelming odds, Camdus and his army fought fiercely to defend their homeland. In the end, they were defeated, but Camdus's legacy still lived on. So today we remember Camdus as a visionary leader who understood the power and beauty of melanin. His example inspires us to celebrate our own melanin and to fight for justice and equality for all of my black and brown people across the world, man. So y'all, thanks for checking out another episode of the Melanin Warriors podcast. And happy Mother's Day, y'all, because without y'all, there would be no us. Y'all remember to hit that subscribe button and check out the Melanin Warriors podcast.myshopify.com for your Melanin Warriors merch and street gear. And as always, if you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. I shake.